Hello, this is my homemade spincaster. I made this from a small drill press that I purchased at Harbor Freight. It's upside down, and it has a cake pan attached to it. The cake pan is aluminum. Very malleable, not the best choice. I would go for a steel or a harder metal cake pan if and when I revise this. The cake pan is attached to the drill press with a hex bolt, and then a grommet for a watertight seal, and then the cake pan, and then a lock nut, and what's left of the hex bolt treading is inserted into the chuck. So, before I make my mold, I would try to make that as level as possible. Put a canister on it. This is a pill canister. I would hot glue it down over the nut, the hex nut, and then I would put my clay in it, put my pieces, the masters, into it, and then I would pour my mold material on it, turn it on for a little while, and let it go over all the pieces, then turn it off and let it seep back, and hopefully no air bubbles. The whole reason for a spincaster is that it produces no air bubbles in the pieces that it makes. So after that, I would flip it over and do the second half of your regular two-part mold, and then I would remove the canister, put it back in, the mold, and then pour a little bit of molding material in the middle, and this just produces a hole. It's the negative. So I'd put a little of the mold material in it to cover the grommet and the top of the nut. If you don't cover it, your thermoset plastic will adhere to the bottom of the pan, the grommet, and the top of the hex nut. So, to show how it works, I'm going to take this Rubik's 2x2 centerpiece, stick it close to the center, and turn it on. The centrifugal force pulled it to the side, and like I said earlier, it's malleable, it wobbles a little bit, and to top it off, that's not exactly centered. I did my best and it'll still work. This is at 610 RPM, which is the slowest for this upside down drill press, and because it's the slowest, or the faster ones are way too fast, and this is going. So, thank you for watching.